Hey y'all, welcome back to Castellaw Homefront. My name's Erin if you're new here, and I'm just gonna show you guys some little seed organization today. There's not a whole lot going on in the garden. I walked out there, you'll have to excuse my hair. I'm sweaty. We actually have been smoking a Boston butt for the first time, which was fun, so we did that today, in and out in the heat. And then I just came back up here from fertilizing the garden because we're going to be gone for a week for vacation. So I wanted to get this video filmed before it got dark outside. It's just a quick little show you how I organize all of my seeds. So yeah, let's get started. So it's a cute little binder. It's just a 1-inch binder. I still have the little sticker on it, but I had to make it cute, so I had to put these little, you'll see inside, but I have some little cutesy markers for different, like summer seeds, spring seed, fall seeds. So, and I do have my seeds that I got from Greenstock a few weeks ago. I haven't put these in yet, so I figured I would just chat with you and we'll fill up my little seed binder. There's probably better ways to do this. This was just the honestly cheapest and easiest way that I could think that didn't take up a whole lot of space right now, because I don't have a greenhouse right now, which is I'm hoping for one eventually. It's in my year garden plan. But so I don't have a lot of garden storage, so I tried to do something that doesn't take up a whole lot of room. But I'll show you all the seeds that I have. Oh, and this shout out to one of my favorite YouTube gardeners. I love her so much. Her name is Barbara, and her YouTube channel is A Gardener's Journey. She has the Living Foods Farm, and she did a little beginner's gardener thing, or basics for beginner gardener is what it is. It was like a little live thing, and so I printed out the manual for it, and so I have that in here in the front of my seed binder, just for reference. That's her. That's Miss Barbara. So yeah, go follow her and go subscribe to her, 'cause she's amazing. Her garden she's been doing it for like 5 years. Her garden is very massive, and I love it, and she inspired me to actually do my own YouTube channel. So I have, let's see if we can do this. I have my summer seeds right here, and you can see, so I got these from Amazon. These are actually seed like organizer packets. I made the mistake of not measuring and not paying attention to measurements, and I ordered, what were they? They were like trading card sleeves from Walmart. It was too small. Some of the seeds fit, but like the Baker's Creek, their seed packets are too big. A lot of the seed packets were too big. Most of them were, and didn't fit. So I gave those to a friend and ended up ordering these from Amazon. And so I have little paper clips on the top, because if not, they will fall out because they're not super tight in there. So that's just my little fixer-upper job right there. But yeah, so I have front and back. You can see all the tomato and pepper varieties for the summer. Some of these I actually have out in my garden, but I didn't label them. So maybe, and some of these peppers. So I know I have these out there. So maybe we'll see some of these in the summer once they start coming up. But yeah, I have a lot of summer seeds. So some of them I haven't even planted. Like I have some micro tom tomatoes that I actually could plant my green stalk right now. I have two spaces open in my green stalk. And then I have lots of lots of extra. And then we have spring seeds. Oh, wait. There we go. Spring seeds. There's got to be a better way to do this. This is not the best way, but it's okay. So we have, I hope you can even see it because of the glare. I didn't even think about any of that. We have a lot of flowers in the spring section, mostly flowers and herbs. These are actually sunflower seeds. I got them from a guy that used to deliver like pharmacy medication to a clinic that I used to work at. And he gave all of us there some sunflower seeds, and actually the giant sunflower that's in my actual raised pollinator bed, those came from him. And I have some of my Mexican sunflowers actually out there too. I have some zinnias that are out there. My radishes that I've already harvested. Yeah, so lots of good stuff. I have some onions. Lots of good stuff in my spring section. And then we have our fall seeds, which, even though it's June, it's gonna be time to start thinking about fall gardens very soon. So I have, these are actually the very first seeds I ever ordered from Territorial Seed Company. I got 2 kinds of onions, some Brussels sprouts, some carrots, and then I think I ordered them in, I believe, September. And then my plan, I ordered this and a bunch of other like tulip bulbs that you're supposed to plant in the fall, so that way they will come up in, oh, my hair's a mess. That way they will come up in the spring. I had it all planned out, knew I was gonna plant them after my birthday trip to the beach, which is the beginning of October, and then I got pneumonia and was sick all of October, so that didn't happen. These didn't get planted, my bulbs didn't get planted, nothing got planted in October. Oh, and cauliflower, that's part of my very first, it's purple cauliflower. Those are part of my very first seeds that I bought ever. And then I've got lots of lettuces, lots of greens, spinach, things like that in here as well. And some arugula and more greens back here, carrots, all that good stuff. So we get to add to this today. Let's see, what do we, oh, I saved this. Most exciting. My first cucumber of the season, and I'm so excited. I will honestly probably cut it and eat it tomorrow. This is the Market More cucumber. So it's from, I got the starter plants from the farm down the road. I know you guys hear me talk about it all the time. Farm down the road. Hey, Margot. She can't, oh, here. You be on camera? I said hi. I got it from the farm down the road, and I got a burpless variety as well, which that one actually did not make it. I don't know if it's because it was planted too close together. I did find a slug on it, so I think that the slug probably did it in, honestly. But first cucumber of the season, and I have like 7 more growing. Lots of tomatoes out there, lots of flowering, some baby squash, some baby zucchini. I'm hoping whenever we get back from vacation next week, it will be flourishing. I'm very excited to see what all happens, because you know, you look at your garden basically every day. I walk out there like 2 times a day sometimes, knowing nothing's gonna change at all, but I just want to walk out there and look at it. So I feel like a lot of my cherry tomatoes that are growing will probably be ready to pick by then. Maybe I have like 3 Cherokee purples. They popped up fast. I have some shishito peppers. I have like 6 jalapeno peppers. I'm hoping a lot of them will be ready, because it's going to be several days in between, so I'm not going to see it for a while. So I'm hoping when I get back, a lot of stuff will be ready to pick. I'm super, super excited, but then again, I'm also sad to leave the garden. But it just sounds pitiful, I know. I'm also sad to leave my pups, but sad to leave the garden. Let's see. We'll go ahead and put our warm weather seeds in here. See what we got. I'm not gonna... I don't know if I want to organize them. I know there's some tomatoes in here. And I'm gonna put them in here. I'm probably eventually gonna go back and organize it, just because I am an organized gal. I like for things to be nice and orderly. So I'll probably, I don't know, we'll see. I might leave it, who knows. I got some tomatoes back here that aren't with the tomato family, so. So we have some herbs. We have some thyme. That will go in the, I think I'm gonna put it in the spring. Oregano, I'm gonna put it in the spring seeds as well. I think I'm gonna put my zinnias, that's where all my other zinnias are, and my basil. Those are all going in spring. Banana peppers, I am gonna put them in the summer. And the California Wonder bell pepper, I'm putting them in the summer as well. Oh, and I have a bush bean variety. I didn't realize that. I was talking to a friend yesterday actually about bush beans, and she inspired me to start some. I was going to start them today, but then time got away from me. So now I have 2 varieties of bush beans. Real excited about that. I didn't realize that I had these. I think I'm going to pop them. I'm gonna pop them in somewhere in my garden bed. I don't want to take away from like my squash or zucchini or anything like that, because those are already kind of close together. But I might pop a couple seeds in there, and because it's like 54 days is how long they take to mature. So I might pop some of these in there too. So yeah, those are gonna go in the summer one, and then I think my nasturtiums, I'm gonna put them in with the spring. So let's just stick these little bad boys in here. This is the part where I don't really know what to talk about, and usually, as my husband says, I can talk to a brick wall, and I really can. Being in the medical field, really, you kind of have to learn that small talk, because if not, whenever you're in a room with a patient for a long time, it gets really awkward if you're just sitting there in silence. So yeah, let's it's kind of hard though, because right now I'm just talking to myself essentially. You guys tell me how you organize your seeds. Tell me in the comments if you have any tips, or yeah, I don't know. If you have any tips, tell me. My hair is a mess. I'm telling you, the sweat, the humidity, it actually rained today too, all the things. My hair is feeling it today. And it smells like smoker charcoal smell. So that's also fun. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm just gonna put a little paper clip, like I said, on just the little top, just to make sure they stay in there. I probably don't need to with those, but I'm doing it anyway. I have a lot of time, as in the herb, I mean, I do have a lot of time on my hands, but I have a lot of time in here. Little dad joke. That was probably super cheesy. Okay. I'm gonna put my oregano in here, my thyme, all my other herbs. I will probably end up reorganizing all this later. I'm really, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm gonna have some flowers that are not with all the other flowers over here. It's okay. It is all right. I am excited to be able, this year, to be able to flip through all of this. And because last year I didn't have this, like, or this past year, I didn't have all this to flip through. So I'm excited to be able to flip through all this and figure out what I'm gonna plant. Super exciting. Love it. Also, let me know too in the comments, do you guys have greenhouses? And if you do, did you build them yourself? Did you buy them? I've really been checking out the Costco one, the Artistry from Costco, except it's like $2,000 on their website. I know the smaller one goes on sale. I think it's been on sale in some stores, but it's smaller, and I'm gonna get one. I kind of want to get the bigger one because I know the smaller one I'm just gonna fill up really fast. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if you guys have greenhouses, because that is on my list. That is, and I feel like I would have so much more content if I had a greenhouse, because there is so much stuff that I could do, like pre-season or like planting in the ground, and all of my seed starting could be out there instead of on our nice dining room table. We got kale. Oh, this is cool weather crops, by the way. So we got our kale, we got our lettuce, we have carrots, more spinach, cilantro, parsley, chard, and beets. So I'm gonna put all of these in, actually the chives I'm gonna put in the spring. And the rest of these, I think I'm gonna put in the fall. I know for sure the cilantro I'm putting in the fall. I will hopefully have lots more cilantro growing in my green stock this year, because the one that I planted it's flowered and seeded, which is fine. I can save the seeds. But I was just really excited to have cilantro for homemade guac, because I thought, oh, with my tomatoes and with my jalapenos, I can make all the homemade guac. No. And I knew it. I've tried it before in the summertime. I've read enough, done enough research. I knew it was going to go to seed really fast, but I still was hopeful. So I think I'm going to put the parsley in with the spring as well. I'm excited for this pretty like rainbow Swiss chard. I am gonna, once it starts getting cooler, obviously I'm gonna start the seeds in my little green stalk seed starter. But once the cool weather starts happening and a lot of my peppers that are in my green stalk aren't producing anymore, I'm gonna pull those out and put a lot of these, the leafy greens and all that in there. I think I might actually put carrots in there too. I have some carrots growing in my little 4x4 bed, but these grow well in a green stalk too, in the original, which is the one I have. So I'm gonna do that. And then I've never eaten a beet, which is probably strange. I don't know how to cook them. I'll obviously figure it out. I've heard people roast them and things like that. I think people pickle them maybe. And I know they're really good for you. I've just never eaten them. So I will grow them this fall. And we'll see how it goes. But I think I say that too much. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's my catchphrase. It's never gonna leave. My forever catchphrase. I need to make t-shirts that say, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I have all those in there. Let me go back to my spring and put my parsley and my chives in here. And I don't think I have anything else. I guess I can walk you guys out to the garden to show you. Oh, well, yeah. So, loud motorcycle. yeah, I'll walk you out to the garden real quick. We'll put that as part of another loud motorcycle went by. I'll walk you out there real quick before it gets too dark, and I'll show you some stuff in the green stalk as well. I do have some flowers blooming, some zinnias, so I can show you those. And we'll just look at, I'll show you guys how it is right now, and then like a week from now is probably whenever I'll record again, and we'll be able to see what all's changed, what all's grown, what all's ready to harvest, and then we can do like a little harvest video next time if everything is ready to be harvested by then. So, okay, we're gonna walk out there real quick. There's my doggy. Hey, Daddy. He's a cutie. It is getting really dark though, really fast, so hopefully we'll make it out there real quick. All right, I'm gonna turn you around. I'm gonna show you everything. That's a bad angle. I'm gonna turn you around real quick and show you everything in the green stalk, and then show you some stuff over there, and then we'll walk up to the raised beds, and then we'll wrap up tonight's video. Okay, basil is going strong in here as well. I've had really good luck with my basil this year, and once we get back from vacation, I'm gonna start harvesting it. And once I harvest it, I'm gonna make I think I'm gonna make pesto, and I think I'm gonna freeze it and put it in molds. And that way, whenever I want fresh pesto, all I gotta do is pop open the fridge or the freezer, pull some out, and put it in a pan. Here is my first little shishito pepper. It will probably be way over ready by the time we get back. I have strawberries that are flowering. My strawberries in here are doing so much better than my container strawberries that are on my porch right now. And I'm excited. I think I will let these overwinter, and that way they'll come back, and in the spring, summer, I'll have fresh strawberries. I might even have some, obviously these blooms are beautiful. I might even have some late summer strawberries. All of my calendulas are doing great. Zinnia has kind of fallen over, but it's pretty. It's doing great as well. I should have tied it with twine, but it's just gonna stay there. Calendula is doing good. I haven't had any more bloom. Some of it actually kind of looks sad. Like I've got a little yellowing on my peppers, on the leaves, but that's just because of, again, all the rain that we've gotten. And I came out here and fertilized. So I actually need to close the top. Forgot to do that. I do have some mini bell pepper here and a jalapeno as well. I could probably pick these. I don't know. If I pick them, I'll just pick them and eat them tomorrow as a snack. And then cute little jalapeno here. It's looking really good. All of my parsley, it's thriving. It's doing so good. And yeah, here's my seeded cilantro. Oh well, it's okay. Try again next year or in the fall. Blueberry bush is doing great. I need to take the drain plug out of this because I walked out here this morning and it was swimming in water. So that was a fun surprise. All of my pollinator flowers are doing good. There's my really tall sunflower, and I'm so excited for it to bloom. Mexican sunflower right here. Again, oregano is just forever there. Here's my beautiful zinnia. And I have one that is getting ready to flower and go outward. This one is so pretty. Once I get a lot of them, I will usually cut them and have fresh cut flowers in the house. So once several of them start blooming consecutively, I'll do that. All right, I'm gonna walk you up to the garden beds real quick. All right, garden bed number 1. You see those tomatoes back there? That one is taller than I am, I'm pretty sure. We've got zinnias and marigolds blooming throughout here. I do have a little banana pepper. These are my nada-pinos, which I'm not seeing any flowering or budding or anything like that on these yet. But I'm assuming it's coming because my cayenne peppers in the other bed are flowering and budding, and I started them at the same time. So I'm sure it's coming. These are the mystery peppers that we're gonna find out what they are. I actually had to stake them because they got blown over and I missed one, so that one's just chilling right there. My Mexican sunflower over here. I'm so ready for it to bloom. I know it's gonna be beautiful. Cannot wait. Got some buds on my calendulas over here. They look great. All right, let's kind of speed through this real quick before we get dark. We got lots of cucumbers. I know I have more under here because I counted them the other day. Oh yeah, there's some down here. I counted like 5 or 6, I'm pretty sure. Now I'm not seeing them, but I was just out here and I saw a bunch of them. So they're there, I promise. Oh, there's some over here. They're all there. They're all accounted for, and it's growing up our tiny trellis pretty nice. Let's see if you can see my baby squash. There's the baby squash. You're not gonna be able to see the baby zucchini, but I promise it's over there. It's just all green, so you can't really see it very well in the video. Basil out here is thriving. This one's great. This one's doing fabulous. Got my marigolds blooming over here. This one actually fell down and I accidentally broke it. So it is what it is. I should have it leaning against the other one right now. So here's my little cayennes, and you can see the little buds on them. I think all of them have buds. I'm pretty sure. So that's super exciting. And so I didn't see these a while ago when I was on the other side of my tomato plant earlier, but I saw them over here. There are at least 3 mortgage lifters right there. And I saw another one. Oh, yeah, you probably can't. Maybe you can see it right there. Those are my Arkansas Travelers. And then there's some more over there as well. Here's all of the, we're gonna be rolling in jalapenos, y'all. Let me tell you, we're rolling in jalapenos. There's 3 babies right there. There's at least 2 babies right there. At least 1 baby right there. But so many more flowers and so many more buds, and these things grow like crazy. So once they start popping, we are going to be rolling in them, which I'm really excited. I'm not complaining about that at all. I'm super excited about it. What is hung on here? I had a cubanelle hung on my basil. I don't see any cubanelle peppers, unless I'm just missing them. You know, all the green sometimes blends in. Can't really see it. No cubanelles yet, but some flowers and buds. Beautiful marigolds. Okay, tomato time. Let me just go ahead and show you my pride and joys right here. My 3 Cherokee purple tomatoes. I'm so excited about them. I know I say it every time I show you guys, but I'm so excited. I gotta tie this thing up better. She is exploding out of the corner and touching the ground almost. And I just have kind of set it up. It looks kind of crappy right now. I gotta tie it up better, stake it up better. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but we've got a lot of cherry tomatoes on here. There are so many. So many. There's more down here. None of them are ready to be picked yet, but we have a ton. So whenever they start ripening, we're gonna be rolling in cherry tomatoes too. That's the one that's as tall, if not taller than me. And then I don't see anything on this side, but I showed you the ones from the other view. It's super exciting. There's some. All right, guys, I'm losing daylight. I am also about to go shower. I'm so excited to get a shower. Losing daylight, so I'm gonna go ahead and get inside. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is mainly just a bunch of rambling while I organized some seeds and showed you my seed organization. But yeah, just a bunch of rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed hanging out with me, listening to me yap about garden stuff. That's what the channel's for though, right? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me yap. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you hung out and subscribed with me. That way you can listen to me ramble all the time. Anyway, that's it for today's videos, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks, guys. Bye.